Head is 3-2. Last meeting
plays. He's a quietly patient player.
That was back in October of 2022. Proved a handful for the best. And I'm talking Axelson's, Shi Yuqi's, Li Shifeng's, that level. Idea of delaying matches and you know, all that other stuff. Gamesmanship, courtcraft, you name it. But in shot quality and skills, he's got it all. There's that big smash. DZJ currently ranked 8th. Yeah,
returning the net shot with another net shot with an.
Well, it has been quite the turnaround for Li Zijia. You know, not so long ago, he was actually a very decent young man who was talking about quitting badminton forever. But that's when Wong tapped up and is really Axelson. Still a bit too much for him.
So holding on to dark horse label then.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
DZJ, just at the moment.
These, I said, 3 finals in 4 tournaments. That's a great way to prepare for the Olympics. But don't in any way think it's a shoe-in, because there are some great players going. There are certain things that suddenly turn up. The only player I can think of certainly a handful for a lot of players.
As you've come to realize, even throughout the week, I'm a big fan of players being quite individual.
Yeah, that's true. And that, I agree with you. I think it's important for them, you know. Now, he does have great support. It's a nice slice by, excuse me, easy jab. Let's go. So now trying to play out this rally. And sometimes one, you're right.
One.
Very key phase of play in the match.
And now I would imagine, just looking at his shots.
He's been guilty of a couple of errors. It's a nice return by Zijia. Kenta Nishimoto. Lost
into a long rally. He still has enough concentration to do a special shot.
Yeah, to pull off a classic. His court coverage obviously is excellent. He's got that letter of gravity. Oh, he's caught out there though.
Launch power in his feet to do the shot. Fighting for their lives.
During the women's singles, I thought that. I did note that. So trying to stretch Naraoka immediately. That's good recovery from him.
It's a Tai Tzu-Ying special, that one.
Yeah, doable at 9-11.
Naraoka picking up the pace.
Yeah, big smash player cannot unleash a big smash. Is one, of course, if it's flat, but 2, if he's moving. If he's running around, it's going to be very difficult to get into that formation.
Normally, we only see this kind of foot speed from Naraoka when he's chased.
Yeah.
Not for a full rally.
He really has picked up the tempo. That's so late. He still gets away with it. Well, that's the second time Sijia has tried to finish this point. Naraoka picked up both of his smashes. What a run he had in Malaysia. Before that, it was all hundreds. Oh, no, there was also Singapore Open super results like that.
And useful players not really managing defeat ever since Lin Dan's
points. You've got Lee Sijia trying to overwhelm his opponent. Not getting any traction.
And by further extension of that thought, does that mean that he doesn't think he could do it in the second game, or not as certain, not more than 50 certain?
Yeah.
Well, the other trope could be that Naraoka's coach has asked him to win in the first game in preparation for the Olympics.
Exactly. You know, you want to have the most clinical, effective out that you can. You certainly don't want to be leaving it down to shootouts in the third. But this is a pretty developed rally. Sijia foot off the pedal a little. Oh, but Sijia beginning to feel that he might just be able to snatch this first game.
They were straight, yeah. He wasn't behind the scoreline when he won his matches, so at some point...
Press that button, then his task at hand is going to be to try and finish it off in straight games.
Good point.
Because that's going to be the ultimate in Australia. I can tell you there was in Singapore, and there certainly was in Indonesia. But these are traditionally known to have those gusty conditions.
Well, it's no wonder they both tied.
Yeah, certainly. Well, the crowd even knows that this is a sparring session. Traction, or even a shot he could. He's got to do
Anything to go by. There's more maturity in Lee Zhijiao from the way he won against Lee Jiahao's.
Yeah, that's true. He's going to have to pull upon these new reserves. But this is great flat play from Naraoka. He's giving Sijia absolutely nothing to. And now he's got him out of position. Fast serve from Kodai. Caught out a little there. SATU.
He started the second game fine.
Yeah.
He picked up where he finished on the first game.
It's a combination to get there. He's been working on that, obviously. But it's also the quality of the shot at the end of it. A killer smash. Has to learn how to put these second games away. Certainly what's happening now. That is questionable. That attacking flare. Happen again here. Almost a different player. Well, yeah, the crowd loves the 360 spin. But these trick shots
they keep you from losing the rally early. So you need to have a basic game that you can while you have your lull.
Yeah, so it's not just black and white. There's that gray area in the middle which you can live in until you're better again.
Means it's intentional. I don't think those errors are intentionally experimenting anything.
Yeah, I think he was actually looking for the lines. You're already 8 points behind. I mean, the point of it is to win the match, and it's been lost. Is looking very much on the cards. Banking on a 3-game strategy against in this phase, at the end of this phase of play. Nice. And he's been saving his energy for this, the last phase of game 3, sorry. Zija. He's picked that up nicely.
Oh, we're changing to Super Kodai.
Super Kodai is definitely ours. But I've just a marked change from Zija on the worst side of the court. That's
it
true.
does take its toll.
It does take its toll. The question is, has he broken these Zija's rhythm? It's a different Zija. He's committed. He's up for it. Oh, look at that pressure.
This is optimum,
Yeah,
and even though it's not locked anymore, that's really Lee Jia's credit.
They've had good spells, they've had bad spells, both of them, but if it turn up at this, it really is going to be a shootout till the end. And that was good body defense from Kodai. Social media and Zija, for every 1 point that Zija scores, he's got to score 3. That's nice and careful from the Malaysian. Lift to the back. It's a quick serve from Naraoka. 11-all to 18-all. Now Super Kodai is back. It's gambling with Zija.
Goes for the body.
What a return. He's pushed it wide and he's done it. 20.
Lee Jia so happy, not just with the win, but